miles an hour. Woohoo! Well, I'm north of Charlotte, next to the, I don't know, river or waterway or water body, and where most of the backup happens. But this being a Sunday, I was hoping that we wouldn't have this sort of situation. Counter traffic is going pretty briskly, so I don't know if there's a wreck or what, but this is probably my least favorite part of the trip, is going anywhere close to Charlotte. But man's got to do what a man's got to do. Well, I've lost an hour in this traffic jam, and there's no signs of it letting up. We were dead stop. Now we're moving again, somewhat, going 14 miles an hour. There's some police car there. So, God, I hate going through this place. Yep, there's some wreck. Some bonehead got ahead of himself, ran into the back of somebody. Ugh, it's aggravating. That is why I'm so against. I mean, it's a big pileup too. People not paying attention, running into each other. Ugh. Don't tailgate, because you screw it up for everybody else. Interesting set of lights here on this truck. He wants to be seen. Can y'all see me? With my big red lights. Here I am. Love me. Love me a long time. Loading hazard. That's like an old Caprice or something. Alright, let's see if these guys. Yep. Put the brakes on. Creep over the hump. Good Lord. You ain't gonna bottom out, bud. Yeah, get out. Get off the road. This guy's got it done right. Just like this. There you go. Gonna do a mukbang today, but I'm gonna have a little refreshment. Today's mukbang is gonna be comparing the Jardines that Lost Prop Nuts introduced me to, Ghost Pepper, and then I got Miss Renferos that is a favorite of Hashnasi, and they both had these up in Pittsburgh. So again, this could be Jardines or Jardines, whatever. And today's refreshment is an apple Manhattan. And what an apple Manhattan is, it's supposed to be bourbon whiskey. You can make it with Maker's Mark and some apple pucker. So it's let's see what it says, 2 parts bourbon and 1 part apple pucker. So it's Irish. So with a mixed drink, I usually go with not so top shelf. This is still good. I actually like this. Old Noodles the cat introduced me to that. So 2 parts of this. 1, 2, that's good enough. And 1 part apple pucker. Smells like a green apple. Smell that? Yeah, it's good, huh? All right, 1 part that. That's good. All right. Take a little taste test. Not what I remember. Maybe I need another little squirt there. There we go. Yeah, it says stir the whiskey and liquor in a mixing glass with ice and strain. I didn't strain it, but whatever. All right. Let's break into the. Let's start. I already know what this tastes like. Let's break into this first. First of all, it smells like I can smell the chili powder, and I can catch a little bit of the tomato. Got a little bite to it. Yeah, I'm smelling the tomato too. The chili, they smell very similar. Yeah, I can't discern one smell of one over the other. So that's Mrs. Renfro's, and it looks a little more substantial. This one's a little more liquidy. This is Jardines or Jardines. So side by side, neck and neck. This is a little darker brown. This is a little lighter red. You got it, Vern? You know what I mean? Okay. Do the Miss Renfro's first. Yep. All right. Taste the hot. I don't taste as much of a tomato. Oh, it really goes good with that, though. All right, here's the Jardines. Hoshnasi's right. It has a little bit more of a tomato to it, but it has the heat. And it goes good with this. All right, let's try it again. I'm gonna try to just get the sauce here. It's got chunks. It's not very salty. It's got the heat. I can taste the chili spices. Yeah, the sweat machine's going. The salt more comes from the chip. All right, the Jardines. Yeah, definitely a little more tomatoey. Not as chunky, but and not as hot actually. I think I get, this is more of a sneak up on you hot, and this is more upfront hot. Yeah, because this I could catch the heat right away, but with this it kind of sneaks up on you. Maybe it's because of the tomato. Now I'm catching a little more of the tomato of the Renferos. Do a little advertising for them there. Oh, can you see? Whatever. To tell you the truth, if I was blindfolded, the only way I could tell is this has just about that much more tomato to it. But as far as the, you know, the even heat, yeah, it's not that great of a difference. They are good. I would have to say, as far as presentation, without having them side by side though, it's hard to tell. Let me stir these up a little bit. As far as presentation, let me bring it closer. This has the Miss Renfro's has more chunks to it, and the Jardines is a little more blended, right? So, but as far as taste goes, they have their own slightly unique taste, but you wouldn't know it unless you ate them side by side. Let's see them. The sweat machine going. So that was the Renfro's. Yeah, definitely. Just a hint of difference. If you were blindfolded and ate one before the other, you could catch there was some difference, but not knowing that they came from two different jars, you probably would assume they were the same thing. So anyway, that is my mukbang for the night. Yeah, if you find some Miss Renfro's, I recommend it. And if you find some Jardines, I recommend that too. Both equally good. All right. Y'all be safe out there. Cheers. And it goes good with the apple Manhattan.